this is Mr. V and welcome to this video on the trapezoidal rule. Okay, so we all know how to calculate the area of, say, squares or rectangles or triangles or circles. We've seen all of those before. But what do you do if you have an odd shape, like this one here? Well, it becomes really hard to calculate this exactly, but there are lots of ways where we can approximate the areas of these shapes, and the trapezoidal rule is one of these. Now, the way the trapezoidal rule works is we cut up the shape, and then we take each to be a little trapezoid. So let me show you how this works. We cut up the shape into these strips of equal width. So we make sure they're all the same width. And what we do then is we pretend that each of these little areas is a trapezoid. Okay, and we kind of square off the shape, or straighten off the shape. And it almost matches the same area. And this ultimately leads to the trapezoidal rule, which says that the area is approximately W divided by 2, the width of the shape divided by 2, open bracket, sum of the ends plus 2 times sum of the middles. That's the trapezoidal rule. W is the width of each of these strips. The ends are the lengths of the outer edges. And then the middle is everything else, all these lengths in the middle. So let me show you how that works. Here I've got a problem that we want to solve with the trapezoidal rule. So we're given how wide all of the strips are and how high all of these lengths are. So we can straight off apply that to our rule. Now let's figure out what each of these values is before we stick them in. So W, the width. We're told that all strips are 10 meters. That's our width. And my width is simply 10. Sum of the ends equals. We're going to want to add up the end lengths. So we can easily see that we've got 15 here. And over here on the other side, well, it kind of goes down to nothing. And what is nothing? That's just 0. So this edge is actually 0. So sum of the ends is going to be 0 plus 15, which of course is just 15. Sum of the middle is the sum of all of the inner lengths. So it's all of these numbers added up together. All of those. So it's going to be 15 plus 15 plus 20 plus all the way up to the end, which is 18. And we do not include 0 or 15, those end lengths. We do not include them. Okay, at this point you're going to have to take out your calculator. So we're going to calculate this. So using your calculator, add up all of those values. Or of course you can do it out of your head. But that's a lot of numbers. Even I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use my calculator. And adding up all of those numbers, I get 186. Okay, Now let's stick all of that into our rule. Area equals the width, which was 10, divided by 2, times, open bracket, sum of the ends, which we found was 15, plus 2 times sum of the middle, which we found was 186. Let's stick that on our calculator. 10 divided by 2 times, open bracket, 15 plus 2 times 186, close bracket. Please make sure you put all those brackets in the right place. Equals 1,935 square meters. And that is how you calculate the area of an irregular shape using the trapezoidal rule.